Need more time.
Need more time. I need more vigor. Need more time. Need more vigor. Need more time.
Won't find me getting squeamish. I'll work on that later.
Saw that? Overgrown vermin's broke another trap.
Signs of a bloody struggle. What happened here? Here's the hunting lodge. But where are the hunters? need more vigor. Not ready yet. not ready yet. It's bleeding badly. I can follow these tracks.
Wiles cannot be tamed. You're all fools to try.
Need time for that. Need more time. Your evil is done.
Fortunate timing. Let's see who can hunt the most meat. Most pounds wins. Winner picks the dinner menu. What's on the menu? Our work here is done.
Need more time. have enough vigor. I don't have enough vigor.
We demand blood.
I'm low on vigor. Need more time. I don't have enough vigor.
Hard bargain. Can't protect you.
Saw that? Overgrown vermin's broke another trap. Nay, traveler. The traps have yielded naught, and won't for some time. This land needs time to recover. Thorn beasts are still in abundance, though. Haven't shown signs of corruption, but a tough meat that, and too smart for normal traps. I hope these new snares will yield better results. We'll sleep well tonight with full bellies. I can't even remember the last time that happened. You've done more than you know.
I'll work on that later. Keep your guard.
Not something, but someone. Someone like you, in fact. You look the worldly sort. Would you be able to travel to the Under the Fat Goose Inn in the Highland Wilds and let Torben the innkeeper know Niall will be there shortly to settle his tab? I likes me a drink, see, and that place has the best ale in these parts.
The sign's gone missing at a time like this. Mischief, right now. Oh, he will he? You must be the 5th person he sent this week while proclaiming his intention to make good on what he owes. Aye, turned right off the hooks. In their hurry, they left blood on the steps. Amateurs. Nairn and Tavish, local mischief makers, have also been absent. Sense tells me they're somehow involved. Man or beast who took it, the goose isn't the same without it. Regulars of the goose, a spirited pair who don't let the gloom dampen their hearts. Always inclined to shenanigans, those two. Little passes their ears without a challenge or a raised wager.
Merrick! It's not over until... Wait, you're not Merrick. Take a seat.
Drinks on me. You know the scar where that demon was killed? Name escapes me. My brother killed a brute there and has been wearing its horn around his neck. 7 feet tall. It breathed fire. Ma would be so proud. I got sick of the gloating. Insulted his horn's size. Now we have this wager. I must get a bigger one. You can see how it's going. Say, we're friends, right? How about you get me a horn, and I'll give you the coin for the wager. Remember, a really big one.
I could use some assistance.
Doing this alone if you didn't hop off with those goat-faced fiends, Tavish. This here trophy? I sure did. Nicked it to honour dear Tavish, my best mate. The goatman tore him to pieces in this spot not 3 nights ago. I thought it right to bring the goose to him. One last drink together beneath her wings. We agreed to a list of last deeds, you know? Could you help me finish it? I like to think it'd give Tavish some semblance of peace. Prove he's not to be forgotten. If we place his daggers at the locations on the list, it'll mark our mischief eternal. Oh, I'd never notice a few scrapes. A bit of blood just shows your commitment, eh, Tavish? Luckily, the booze has me without signs. Oh, aye. We were at the Goose one night when Torben mentioned an old hunter lost to wargs. Tavish couldn't imagine going out that way. Tossed about grand deeds that needed doing before he passed. So, we had a contest of courage, assisted by the Goose's finest supply, and put our promises to paper. No task too daring, no embarrassment discouraged by pride. The greater the risk, the greater the drinks to follow. Let's get to it then.
Need time for that.
No matter the bounty, mercenaries always avoided the 8-legged nasties of old Climber. Tavish was made He swore he'd climb the old tree and show the root island there. Tavish interrupted a cathedral service once with a prayer break for his cold feet. Priest was furious. Tavish never graced a church again, but swore he'd thumb his nose at the lot. What better place than their old nest taken by the undead?
Need more time. Need time for it.
One night, Tavish came into the goose screaming about a bear turning into a man. And Torben and me in stitches. Druid! Said he'd find their den and bop each one till they proved him true. It's done. Oh, I have to tell Tavish. We drink to victory. You've no reason to regret now. I didn't do this for you, you know. Said I did, but you know better. Oh, who's Torben to scowl at now? Can't imagine I'll rile him so. Oh, please, take the goose back to her nest. I'm going to stay a while longer and finish this last pint with Tavish. Just one more.
Tavish is dead? Oh, damned beasts. The goose won't be the same without him. And Nairn. They're why the goose stays open, even during the hardest times. A respite from the darkness of this world.
Need time for that. I am out of vigor.
You got one! Ain't that a beaut? This will show that smug bastard. Wait a second. This looks nothing like Mannix. Why, that lying bastard. I bet he's been parading around a goat horn. I'm gonna kill him.
Fly swarms plaguing us. We've done all we could. Burning corpses, covering open water, rubbing ourselves with gallowine. Barely done any good. Folk have had heavier worries on their minds. But the flies bit our last milking cow to death. The problem ain't going away by ignoring it. I have some coin saved if ye can help with the infestation.
Sir! ready yet. I am out of vigor. Not ready yet. I'm low on vigor.
Bless ye and all your descendants. Perhaps there's hope after all. Maybe we'll try planting the fields again.
It's simple. Buy armor, live long. Shake on it.
Need more time.
My daughter, my Deirdre. It was her wretched husband what did it. Fowling. I caught him feeding, and he fled that way, dripping in my baby's blood. Hunt him down. Make sure he suffers. I'll pay you all I've got.
Need more time. Sorry. Thank you.
Deirdre, help me. Where is Deirdre?
Starving. No matter how many rabbits Deirdre brings. I look at her throat. I smell her blood. And all I see is red. Stop, stop, stop! I have to fight it. Spirits of old, ghosts of my kin, give me strength. Don't let me change.
abiding pain then? Would that he suffered still. For you, I've naught left but her wedding dowry. Take it. I cannot bear the sight of it.
Out of vigor. Not ready yet.
Light's blessing. If you have needs, check in with the Watch Commander.
The ash fell like rain, and Astaroth's mad laughter boomed like thunder. Folk tried to hide, but the demon sniffed them out. He herded them into a cage of fire, and as he prepared to eat them one by one, whoosh! A fierce wind blew out the flames. There, in the smoke, stood the three heroes. Even Astaroth trembled at the sight. First came Erida, calling down a storm upon the demon's head with music from her talharpa. Then came Nefane, growling like a beast, slashing at Astaroth with fang and claw. And last came Donan. He plunged his hand into the demon's fiery chest and crushed the fiend's heart in his palm. Astaroth let loose a cry that shook the forest to its roots. And then the monster crumbled into dust. So ended the days of Ash.
Beware the gossip around here, traveler. The Glen folk will find any reason to slander the cathedral, despite all we've done to heal this broken land.
Shake on it. Pack protect you.
I'm looking for a Horadrim named Donan. An old friend of his sent me.
At this hour, I'd wager he's in the keep. Check with the guard at the door.
You'll never meet a man with a bigger heart. Came to see about getting my son some work, and he hired the lad as a clerk, right on the spot. Don't know how I'll ever repay him, but I'll find a way. Can you feel it? Eldheim is hallowed ground, my friend. Blessed with Anaris' holy light. Just being here is a way of lifting my spirits.
He's upstairs in the Great Hall with his son. Keep it quick.
Dad, I need to be out in the field with the other knights.
Why the rush, my boy? You know, I found some of my old Horadric tomes. Stay here, and we can go through them together.
I can take some with me. We have a visitor.
This discussion is not over. Is there something you need?
I have a message from Lorath.
Well, there's a name from another life. Has the old man finally come down from the mountain?
With a warning. An ancient evil walks the land. The demon, Lilith.
And you know this how? Did you and Lorath discover something of interest?
Perhaps this is all connected to what you saw, Father.
Yes, I was just getting to that. There was an incident at my estate. Probably best if we discuss it there. Go and have a look around for yourself. I'll meet you shortly, and then we can talk more. As for your request, get to Braystag. And be careful. Stay close to the other Knights Penitent.
I will. Don't worry.
We haven't spoken much in recent years, but the two of us have history. We are brothers of the Haradrim. I'm probably the closest thing to a friend he has nowadays. Forging bonds is not exactly a strength of his, as I'm sure you've noticed. It occurred just the other day, in the dead of night. I thought it was a nightmare at first, but unfortunately that is not the case. I have some things to finish up here, and then we will talk more at the estate.
Spare some kindness for an old soldier? Ah, thank you, wanderer. I was wounded in the days of Ash. I touched the demon's flame, though I was being brave at the time. I can still feel the fire dancing across my hands, burning the skin away. Everything hurts to touch. Except coin. Hehe.
Welcome to Firebreak Manor, traveler.
I'm here about the incident. Donan gave me permission to look around.
Incident?
That was all he said.
I must be referring to his study. Something unsettling transpired there.
who you are.
And I know you, Donan. Old, tired, each day a struggle to live up to your own legacy.
What do you want with me?
Astaroth.
She's dead.
Astaroth cannot die. Not by your hand. What have you done with him?
Away, demon. I deny you.
You have grown so frail. I can make you the hero you were.
Return to the darkness from whence you came. I said away!
A signal horn. I am out of vigor.
Goatmen. They've never dared come so close to the estate before.
Perhaps they were drawn by Lilith's presence. I saw a vision of her in your study.
What do you mean, a vision?
I don't fully understand how, but it isn't the first time.
Full of surprises, aren't you? No wonder you caught Lorath's attention. Well, now you understand my predicament. The daughter of hatred in my own home. She must be furious I cast her out.
That painting on your wall, who are the others in it?
Why do you ask?
Lilith seemed to leave after seeing them.
Nafane and Arida, the druids who helped me slay Astaroth. Yes. Yes, I think you're onto something. I resisted her, so she might question them about the demon next. There are knights stationed in villages near the druids. If Lilith passed through, they must have seen her. I must see to the dead here. If I'd known they were in danger, I would have closed off the estate. Damn Lilith. She brought this on them. Of course not. Demons are arrogant creatures. She would never accept that our kind could vanquish Astaroth. What troubles me is why she's looking for it. What does she want? Astaroth was from the realm of hatred, the place Lilith once called home. Perhaps therein lies an answer. I'll have to ponder this more. They were like brother and sister to me once. But life has taken us on different paths. Arida is consumed with her task of watching over the dead. I long for a time we can meet and discuss old histories like we used to. And Nefane, it's a shame he's become so bitter. Lives like a recluse, deep in the woods. Refuses to meet with me. People either praise me or curse me for that decision. There is no middle ground. Druids like Nefane think I've given away their land to the Knights Penitent. What other choice do they think I had? After the days of Ash, we needed help to rebuild and protect Scotland. The cathedral was ready and willing. Rothmai's dead. I brought the prophecy to Inarius so he could unravel its true meaning. I never expected he would kill his son because of it. And now the very thing he wanted, this infernal key to hell, is in Lilith's hands. It must relate to her search for Astaroth.
The attack on the manor has left many wounded, and our healing supplies are almost exhausted. Please, could you travel to Kerrigar and ask Corman the alchemist to send anything he can? And tell him to hurry. Every moment is vital.
Poor man must have his hands full tending to so many wounded. I'll pack up everything I can spare and send it off to him immediately.
The Downs is my home, but Sanctuary is dangerous these days. And my parents, my poor old parents, are getting on in age. Who will protect their home? I would go check on them, but the roads are perilous. Perhaps you could go to my father, Phelan, and see if they need me.
Your thrice-damned wardstones didn't do much, Druid.
I told you, they must all be placed to be effective.
Ah, bah, I haven't time for this. I have a farm to run, and this mess to clean up.
They will work, Phelan. You must trust me.
Ugh. Ah, you spoke to Corey. Can't believe he even remembers he has a family. I had to throw the loafer out of the house months ago because he refused to work. Didn't hear a peep from him till now. He's better off in Kennegar. And we are too. Damn bloody goatman attacked again. What does it look like? I'm sorry, stranger. That was unkind of me. This was the 5th attack this moon. Not sure how many more we can survive. That druid over there brought some wardstones. Supposed to keep the filthy goatman out. If you're up for some honest work, I could use a hand with them. I'll pay you, of course, but keep an eye out. There's bound to be more of those damn things about.
Don't worry, I'll look into it.
Well, there's those thrice-damned goatmen. Seems there's more of them each year, and the spiders have taken over the harrow fields. But we Downs farmers are used to trouble. We can take care of our own problems. I'm old enough to remember when there were druids here before. Then Astaroth came, and the druids abandoned us. We've had to manage without them for this long. Not saying druids are bad or anything, but I don't think we need some young whelp telling us how to run things.
I grew up here in the Downs, hearing stories of life before Astaroth came. I left to study their ways so I could bring those days back. The Downs has been without our protection and guidance for too long. I will change that. Things were bad when I left, but this is so much worse. The Khazra hadn't ventured down from the hills. There wasn't a werewolf problem. But there's something else. A shadow that lays over everything. The others won't talk to me about it yet, but keep your eyes and ears open, adventurer.
Need more vigor.
We'll see how well our tear's magic works. Me, I prefer a more direct deterrent even goatmen can understand. The damned beasts have moved into the pits at the south end of the Downs. They're led by some big, ugly brute of a thing named Blackhorn. Mounting that bastard's head on a pole would teach them what happens to those that attack the Downs. Well, you don't disappoint. Unlike those wardstones. Damn things didn't even last a fortnight. We'll see if mounting this bastard's head works better. Here's your gold as promised.
Need more time.
I hear the wolves. Always circling, clawing, gnawing at me to join them. I'm still me, for now. But I need help to stay that way. A group of those cathedral knights came through a while back, off to fight the evil in Sarat's lair. One of them had an amulet. The wolves were silent around it. Knights never came back. But perhaps you could find that amulet for me. I can't see them, but I hear their howls. Those who follow them vanish into the wilds. Druid lad, Artair, wants to help. I can't trust druids. No. They left us. Need someone else.
Goodness. You found one of them. Mistress Brega's works. I thought them lost during the attack. She was quite the scholar, you know. Thank you, kind wanderer. Little remains of her legacy, but these will surely countenance the good this family has contributed to Scosglen.
Shake on it.